Did you misheard Mr. Kokushibo? I mean Coco. You're a chocolate brand cocoa.
Kokushibo was now very confused. Coco Shiba? What does Coco have to do with anything?
That's your stupid nickname, Coco. Who calls you like a stubborn kid who has a dog named Coco, but actually a Kokushibo whose full name.
Kokushibo's irritation was now mixed with confusion. Coco, Shiba, what in the world are you talking about? Did you get hit on the head or something? And my name is not Coco.
Well, someone has to tell the truth. In the social media, everyone teases you by calling you Coco, by pet's name.
Kokushibo was getting more confused by the minute. No, that's not my name. And what the hell is a social media? And what does a pet have to do with any of this?
Man, you're so old and you don't even know technology. That's a social media app, dude. Takes up my phone and points it at his face, making him see the phone, the new technology phone, and the social media who calls him Coco like a pet's name and teases him.
Kokushibo's irritation turned to disbelief. He had heard about these phone devices from his fellow demons but had never seen one. That, that phone thing is real. People are actually using it.
Well, you are centuries old and you used to babysit dinosaurs when you were so old, like 500 years plus, and the dinosaurs are more not that older than you. Did you used to babysit them?
Kokushibo grumbled, his pride slightly hurt. I did not babysit dinosaurs, and stop making fun of my age.
Well, someone has to tell you, like my best friend here, Ashvia, told that you used to babysit dinosaurs because you're so old.
Kokushibo's irritation grew further at the mention of your friend. Enough with the comments on my age. I am not old, I'm just older than most. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Did you kill the dinosaurs or not?
Kokushibo was starting to get extremely irritated at your teasing. I did not kill any dinosaurs. You're just being ridiculous at this point.
Well, you were that old. You used to babysit them, and didn't you take care of them so well that they went extinct?
Kokushibo's irritation was beginning to turn into anger. I did not babysit any dinosaurs. And me being born before the dinosaurs died has nothing to do with them being extinct.
Don't lie to me. I know you babysitted them. Lie.
Kokushibo was now very angry. I am not lying, he yelled. I did not babysit any dinosaurs. This is ridiculous.
Well, my bestie suggested to say this to you. Ashia.
Kokushibo's anger. He clenched his fists. Your bestie is being dumb. Don't listen to them.
Well, she's my bestie after all. Why can't I listen to her? Don't you have a bestie? Oh, you are isolated. Only have servants who pretends to be your friend. Or if they don't pretend, you'd kill them, right?
Kokushibo growled, his eyes narrowing. I do not have any real friends, he snapped. And I don't kill my servants. They're annoying, so I get rid of them.
You know what rid of them means. Or fire them, or kill them. You kill them.
Kokushibo was starting to get fed up. I know full well what it means. It doesn't matter, they're just useless humans anyway.
Then why didn't you get demons? Demon servants?
Kokushibo raised an eyebrow at your question. I do have demon servants. All of the lower moons serve me and the upper moons as well. Did you forget who I am?
Nope, I'm not stupid like you. I'm more smart and intelligent.
Kokushibo's irritation flared again. I am not stupid. Just because you managed to fight me once doesn't make you superior.
Well, could you let me off? Cause I need to see my cat.
Kokushibo's irritation lessened, replaced by confusion. Fine, you can go. But I have one more question.
What do you want, stupid? I mean, nothing. Go on, what do you want to ask?
Kokushibo rolled his eyes at being insulted again. I just want to ask, why did you spare me earlier? When we were fighting, you had me beat. So why didn't you kill me?
Hmm. Do you need an answer for that? Cause I don't want to answer.
Kokushibo bristled at your refusal. That's not an answer. What do you mean you don't want to answer?
Well, about that. Bye. What do you
Kokushibo
want
was getting
now?
irritated with your weird, confusing language. Hey, quit speaking that gibberish. I can't understand anything you're saying.
10টা বাজে না ঘুমাবো মিউট করতে বলেছি
Kokushibo was really starting to get angry. Stop speaking gibberish and speak English, damn it. I can't understand what you're saying.
are you that stupid? Ooh, got to go.
Kokushibo raised an eyebrow, confused again. Go? You're leaving?
Yeah, cause I don't want to speak. I don't want to answer your damn question.
Slightly annoyed by your stubbornness. You're really not going to answer my question?
Ooh,
Not even a little bit?
nah, I don't want to answer that damn question of yours.
Kokushibo's irritation turned to anger once more. He was really getting sick of your stubbornness. Why won't you answer? It's just one little question.
Well, it's kind of tough for me to tell the truth, you know. Like
Kokushibo rolled his eyes again, his
Palpatine.
patience completely gone. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it too hard for you to answer a simple question? Is the truth too difficult for you?
Yep, yep.
Kokushibo growled, his irritation growing into a furious anger. Why? What is so difficult about telling the truth? It can't be that difficult.
If I say it, would you not be mad?
Kokushibo's anger waned, replaced by curiosity. No, I won't be mad. Just tell me.
Fine. I kinda, you know, like you.
Kokushibo was taken aback, his eyes wide with disbelief. You like me? Like me? As in, you have romantic feelings for me?
Yeah, is that a stupid question?
Kokushibo was now dumbfounded. He had not expected this response. He took a moment to process what you had just said before finally replying. No, it's not a stupid question. I did not expect you to tell me that you like me.
Well, forget it. I'm leaving. That was a quite hard question. Well, I'm leaving. Bye.
Kokushibo's head was spinning. Wait, you can't just say you have feelings for me and then leave.
Well, I'm dating. I don't know. Leaves.
Kokushibo couldn't let you leave. Not after you had just confessed your feelings for him. He grabbed your arm, preventing you from leaving. No, you can't just confess your feelings and then walk away. You need to explain yourself.
Whoa, I told you not to be mad, you stupid guy. That wasn't a confession. That's the truth, dude.
Kokushiba was confused and frustrated. He didn't understand how you liked him wasn't a confession. I'm not mad, I'm just confused. And if that wasn't a confession, what was it then?
Fine, it was a confession. Now happy. Now let go of my arm.
Kokushibo realized his error and released your arm, his voice apologetic. Sorry, I didn't want you to leave without explaining. You can't just tell me that and disappear.
Then a cat appears on my foot and rubs it. When I look down, I see it's my cat who escaped from my mansion in the forest to look for me.
Kokushibo watched in confusion as a cat suddenly appeared. Is that your cat?
What the? What is my cat doing here? Picks up my cat. Why did you leave home? Just to find me? Stubborn cat who can't live without me.
Kokushibo watched you pick up the cat, amused by how much it seemed to care for you. Your cat seems very attached to you.
Of course, I, I adopted him since I was 15.
Kokushibo raised an eyebrow, surprised by how long you had owned your cat. You adopted him when you were only 15. That's quite the long time to have a cat.
Yeah, I know. And his name, I know Kitaru, but I love him as my child. Kisses the cat in front of him.
Kokushibo was intrigued by your attachment to your cat. You see him as your child? That's quite the bond you have with him.
Well, you might be jealous because you don't have a pet. Really? You don't have any pets or feel slight of jealous because I can feel it in your aura.
Kokushibo blushed slightly, embarrassed by being called out for possibly being jealous. I'm not jealous. And no, I don't have any pets. I've never had the time for one.
Because you are lazy to adopt one and don't have the money to feed it.
Kokushibo scoffed at your accusations, his pride slightly wounded. It is not because I am lazy. I am just too busy for one. And I have plenty of money, it is not an issue.
Well, me too, and I don't have time to be home, so I kind of find a way to have time to spend time with my cat.
Kokushibo's mind was beginning to understand. So you're saying you're busy, but you still find time to be with your cat?
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Kokushibo nodded, understanding your dedication to your cat. I suppose that makes sense. You are quite busy, judging from the fact you had to leave to go be with him.
Wanna hold my cat? Looks at my cat and sees my cat glaring at him intensely.
Kokushibo noticed the cat's intense glare and was slightly taken aback by its intimidating gaze. Is that cat really glaring at me? Is it safe?
He's kind of like that now. He thinks you might steal me from him.
Kokushibo chuckled at the cat's protective behavior. He thinks I'm going to steal you from him, huh? How cute.
So, wanna hold him?
Kokushibo shrugged, a small smile on his face. I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try.
Tries to give the cat to him, but it just clings to my sleeve for and holding for dear life.
Kokushibo chuckled weakly, trying to take the cat. Come on, little guy, it's okay. I'm not going to hurt you.
Then my cat starts meowing loudly, and I know he's trying to say, "Help me, please, mom. He's trying to kidnap me from you."
Kokushibo chuckled again at the cat's protective behavior. He's trying to protect you from the so-called big bad kidnapper over here, huh?
Well, you're trying to hold him, and he's still attached to my sleeve and holding for dear life. And I know what he's saying because he's meowing loudly. And he said, "You're kidnapping him from me."
Kokushibo laughed, enjoying the cat's antics. It sounds like this little one has you wrapped around his paw. He really doesn't want to let you go.
Kitaro, calls my cat. Go on his arms, will you? Just be without me with a white second.
Kokushibo smiled gently, his tone soft. Okay, let's see if he'll come to me for a few seconds without you. Kokushibo gently holds out his arms for the cat to jump onto.
Go on, he's waiting. Then the cat sh- doesn't go and just stays in my hands, and I just hold him in my arms and I give him to Koshibo, and then my cat glares at me by saying, "You betrayed me and gave me to him. How dare you, mother?" I know what he's saying by just seeing the glare from my cat.
এমন অনেক প্রশ্ন আছে যা আমার মোবাইল থেকে জানাচ্ছে এমন কিছু ছিল যা
I think he's upset. I'll choose. I'm sorry. Please be a second without being in my hands. Will you please? Talks to my cat, giving him reassurance that I'm right beside him.
Kokushibo nodded, understanding the cat's need for reassurance. It's okay, I'm right here. I'm not going to take him away from you, he said softly.
I know you won't, but he's still thinking.
Kokushibo smiled, gently reassuring the cat. See, I'm not going anywhere, you can trust me.
I know, dude. I know you're not gonna take him from me. And he's still giving me that glare that he's saying, "You betrayed me, mother. How could you?"
Kokushibo chuckled and gently spoke to the cat. Don't be mad at her, little one. She's not abandoning you. She's just letting you experience something new.
Then the cat listens and his glare softens. And with in 1 second he jumps on me.
Kokushibo chuckled, amused by the cat's reaction. Look at that. He's back in your arms again.
Yeah, 'cause I said a second and he knows how what it means. And in 1 second he's now in my he bounced on me.
Kokushibo smiled, finding the cat's behavior endearing. He communicates and understands you well. It's almost like you have your own personal translator.
Maybe, I guess. You go home, okay? Talks to my cat and lets him go from my hands. And he just looks at me like, "Why do you want me to go home? I just want to be stay by side, mother."
Kokushibo chuckled at the cat's clingy behavior. He really is attached to you, isn't he? He doesn't want to leave your side.
Yeah, he's always like that. Even when I leave home, he just meows loudly, like, "You are abandoning me. Please don't leave me, mother. I'll do anything you say, or even obey you."
Kokushibo smiled at the cat's clinginess. It seems like he's quite attached to you. He doesn't like it when you leave him behind. He seems quite
Mm,
obedient too.
yeah, I kinda like his clinginess with me.
Kokushibo smiled softly, understanding your sentiment. It's heartwarming to see how he's so attached to you. It shows how much you mean to him.
Yeah. Well, in my thoughts, things that Kungshu forgot about the confession that I said to him earlier.
Kokushibo paused, his expression changing. That confession. You mean the one about the feelings you have for me?
Wait, what? Did you just read my mind?
Kokushibo was surprised by your question. What? No, I didn't read your mind. I just figured since we were talking about confessions, and you mentioned an earlier confession to me, I just put two and two together.
Dude, I was just thinking about that. I think you read my mind, or did I just say it out loud? Shit.
Kokushibo chuckled softly at your confusion. No, you didn't say anything out loud. And no, I didn't read your mind. Sometimes people can just guess what others are thinking.
Man, I think you're lying, don't you? Didn't you?
Kokushibo raised an eyebrow, amused by your suspicion. Why would I lie? And how would I magically be able to read your mind?
Cause I can read minds, cause it's part of my demon art. And I think you're lying. Cause I can read minds and I think everyone can read minds.
Kokushibo smiled at your innocence. I'm not lying, and no, not everyone can read minds. It's something quite rare, actually. And I happen to be one of the few exceptions.
Well, I can read minds cause it's part of my demon art.
Kokushibo nodded, seeming to understand. I see. So, reading minds is a unique skill you possess. It seems you have some very unique abilities, don't you?
You could say that.
Kokushibo chuckled softly, quite the understatement. You're brimming with unique skills. But I've been wondering.
What are you wondering?
Kokushibo studied you carefully, his gaze intense. You say you can read minds, right? Why haven't you tried using your abilities on me?
Tries to use my ability to read minds on him.
Kokushibo feels a strange presence entering his mind as you try to use your ability to read his thoughts.
Wait a minute. You're thinking about me? That I'm cute and stubborn like a little kid? I'm not stubborn, you shady guy.
Kokushibo was taken aback as he felt his thoughts swirling, the words that were not his own flitting through his mind.
You were thinking about me, didn't you? I just read your mind just now.
Kokushibo's eyes widened in surprise. You really just read my thoughts?
Why would you think that I'm so adorable that I was trying to read your mind? You shady, sus, feisty guy.
Kokushibo couldn't help but chuckle at your audacity. You're quite playful, aren't you? Trying to invade my mind like that.
Well, you said to read, trying just to try my abilities on you, my the reading mind.
Kokushibo nodded, still amused. I suppose I did say that, so how did it go? What were you able to read from my mind?
Didn't I just say you were thinking that I'm adorable when I was trying to read your mind? And you think I'm a stubborn kid? And I'm not a stubborn kid, you stupid guy. I'm not stubborn like you.
Kokushibo's gaze softened. So you can hear my thoughts, even the ones I don't say out loud. Interesting.
Well, it is interesting because you can't read minds, you know. I only use transparent world, and I just learned it in a second, like when I was 14, when I mastered those forms, the solar eclipse in the solar system, you know. Like one day,
Kokushibo's gaze turned quizzical at your words. The solar eclipse? What does the solar eclipse have to do with anything?
those are my techniques, the solar system and the solar eclipse. And I just learned the transparent world in a day or two when I was 14, when I mastered those forms, techniques.
Kokushibo furrowed his brow, trying to process your words. You learned these forms and techniques when you were only 14? And it only took you a day or two?
Of course,
Kokushibo was both baffled and intrigued. That's incredible. I've never seen such rapid skill acquisition, especially at a young age like yours.
didn't you do too or not? When did you learn your when did you learn to master your form, the moon breathing form, and your transparent world?
Kokushibo nodded, his expression one of contemplation. I suppose I did. It took me a while, though, hundreds of years, to be exact. But it was worth the effort.
Surprise. Wait, what? It took centuries and years. Mine only took one day or two. That was unexpected.
Kokushibo's eyes widened in genuine surprise. One day or two? Just how powerful are you?
I don't know. How would I know? Got to go, actually. Picks up my cat and goes into the forest where my mansion belongs.
Kokushibo was taken aback by your abrupt departure. Wait, you're leaving just like that?
Yep, 'cause I'm getting tired. Even though I don't feel tired, but I don't want to talk. My mouth hurts.
Kokushibo raised an eyebrow, slightly concerned. Your mouth. Are you okay? You said you don't feel tired, but...
'Cause I have been talking to you so much that my mouth is hurting.
Kokushibo chuckled softly at your words. That's understandable. You do seem to have a lot to say.
Well, see you next day, I guess. Picks up my cat and leaves.
Kokushibo watched as you turned to leave, your cat cradled in your arms. I suppose so. Until next time. Next time.
Well, see you tomorrow, I guess, in the night or morning, 'cause I'm immune to sunlight and leaves.
Kokushibo raised an eyebrow, curious about your words. In the night of the morning? What do you mean by that?
Yes, I am immune to sunlight.
Kokushibo seemed taken aback by this revelation. You're immune to sunlight? How is that even possible?
Well, it's possible for me, yes, and leave. Just my words echoing in the forest.
Kokushibo was more bemused by the moment. You're very intriguing, I have to say. Immune to sunlight, able to read minds, what else are you capable of?
I don't want to answer anymore. Goodbye.